In a riveting interview that captivated millions of viewers, former President Donald Trump sat down with tech mogul Elon Musk for a candid discussion on a variety of hot-button issues, including one of the most pressing matters for American families: Social Security. The conversation, airing exclusively on Musk's newly revamped media platform, was nothing short of explosive, as Trump revealed a series of bold proposals aimed at securing the future of Social Security while taking aim at Congress's inability to reach a consensus on the issue. Trump's bold stance on Social Security. Donald Trump has long been a controversial figure in American politics, known for his unfiltered opinions and unapologetic approach to governance. However, in this highly anticipated interview, Trump laid out a vision for Social Security reform that could reshape the future of the program for millions of Americans. Trump's focus was clear: stop the wasteful spending, cut the bureaucracy, and ensure that Social Security remains solvent for future generations. Right now, Social Security is on the brink of collapse. It's being drained by corrupt politicians in Congress who care more about their own power than the American people. "I'm the only one who can fix it," Trump declared, his voice brimming with confidence. Trump's proposal, however, wasn't just about cuts or tinkering at the margins. He talked about bold, comprehensive changes, including increased transparency in how Social Security funds are managed and lowering the payroll tax for workers to incentivize more Americans to join the workforce. "We need to rethink how Social Security is funded. It's too complicated, and the American people deserve more. We need to incentivize work and saving for the future. That's how we'll fix this," Trump explained. Musk's perspective. Elon Musk, known for his innovative approach to solving complex problems, seemed to resonate with Trump's vision. "You're talking about cutting out waste and inefficiency. We can apply the same principles we use at Tesla or SpaceX to social programs. We need to innovate, think outside the box," Musk added, leaning forward with his characteristic enthusiasm. Musk suggested that technology and automation could play a role in reducing the cost of administering Social Security. With advancements in artificial intelligence and blockchain, Musk believes that processes could be streamlined, making the system more efficient and transparent. "We're entering a new era of technology. Why not apply it to Social Security? Let's look at how we can use AI to monitor fraud, ensure the integrity of the funds, and even help people manage their personal savings better," Musk proposed. Congress in the crosshairs. As the interview progressed, it became clear that both men were in agreement about the fundamental problem plaguing Social Security. Congress. Trump pulled no punches when addressing the gridlock in Washington, placing blame squarely on both parties for failing to act on necessary reforms. "Congress has failed us. They've been in power for decades and have done nothing to fix Social Security. They're too busy fighting with each other and worrying about their own careers. We need real change, and I'm going to bring it," Trump stated passionately. Elon Musk echoed this sentiment, suggesting that Congress's reluctance to change or innovate has led to stagnation. "We need people in Congress who understand the real challenges facing the American people. You need visionaries, not career politicians," Musk added. A strategic alliance. Although Trump and Musk have often found themselves at odds politically, this interview seemed to indicate the possibility of a growing alliance between the two. Musk has publicly supported Trump in the past, and the billionaire's influence in Silicon Valley combined with Trump's political clout could present a formidable force for change. "I think we can make a real difference. The American people are tired of the same old rhetoric. They want action, and we're going to give it to them," Trump said. Trump's plan for reform, increasing efficiency. Trump emphasized that his administration would aim to reduce wasteful spending within the Social Security Administration and focus on reducing fraud. A more streamlined system would ensure that more funds go directly to recipients rather than to bureaucracy. Incentivizing work. One of Trump's key proposals was to lower the payroll tax for workers, thereby putting more money into the pockets of Americans while also encouraging more people to enter or re-enter the workforce. This could provide a long-term solution to funding shortages in Social Security. Introducing private accounts. Trump also mentioned the possibility of allowing workers to contribute to private retirement accounts, allowing individuals to have more control over their financial futures. In a highly anticipated interview with billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk, former President Donald Trump revealed groundbreaking proposals for the future of Social Security, calling for a revolutionary shift in how the U.S. government manages the program. The discussion, airing live on Musk's newly revitalized media platform, captivated audiences across the nation, as Trump provided new insights into his vision for reform, sending shockwaves through Washington. The conversation was more than just a discussion of policy. It was a statement on the future of America. Both men offered unique perspectives on how technological innovation and strong leadership could pull Social Security out of its looming financial crisis and provide greater benefits for the American people. The financial crisis of Social Security, Trump's diagnosis. The conversation kicked off with a grim but candid assessment of the state of Social Security, with Trump pulling no punches about the looming financial crisis facing the program. We've got a situation where people are paying into a system, and it's just not sustainable. The politicians in Washington have been talking about fixing Social Security for decades, but nothing ever gets done. It's all talk, no action, Trump said bluntly, taking aim at both Republican and Democrat lawmakers. He argued that the current system is deeply flawed and, without serious reform, is heading for a financial cliff. According to estimates, Social Security will only be able to pay out around 75% of promised benefits by the 2030s, unless action is taken. Trump warned that if left unchecked, millions of retirees could face reduced benefits and more financial instability. Trump painted a bleak picture. If we don't act now, millions of Americans who've paid into the system their entire lives won't be able to rely on the money they've earned. That's a betrayal of the American people. Trump's proposal. A multi-pronged approach to save Social Security. Trump laid out a bold, multifaceted plan aimed at fixing the Social Security system. One that would overhaul the entire structure, reduce inefficiency, and ensure that the program remains intact for future generations. Here are the key aspects of his proposal. Reform the payroll tax system. Trump's plan seeks to lower the payroll tax on workers, which currently stands at 6.2% for employees and employers. He proposes to reduce this tax, freeing up more disposable income for American workers, while simultaneously encouraging greater workforce participation. With more people working, more money would be funneled into the system, potentially addressing funding shortages. We need to get people back to work and incentivize them. If we cut taxes and reduce the burden on small businesses, they'll hire more people, and the money that goes into Social Security will grow, Trump explained. Blockchain technology for transparency and efficiency. Following Musk's suggestion, Trump endorsed the idea of using blockchain technology to streamline the administration of Social Security. By leveraging distributed ledger technology, the government could improve transparency, reduce fraud, and make Social Security payments more secure. Blockchain is the future of financial transparency. We could track every penny, every transaction, and eliminate the waste, Trump added. This is a system that works in the private sector, and it can work in government. Private savings accounts. Trump proposed the introduction of private savings accounts, allowing younger workers to contribute to individual retirement funds in addition to the Social Security system. These private accounts would allow individuals to have more control over their retirement funds while still participating in the federal program. I believe in giving people choices, Trump said. With a private savings option, they can diversify their retirement plans and potentially see greater returns on their savings. This would empower Americans to take charge of their own futures. Cutting red tape and bureaucracy. One of Trump's most audacious proposals was to eliminate the bureaucratic inefficiencies within the Social Security Administration. Trump suggested a thorough review of the agency to identify areas of waste and cut unnecessary spending. We're spending billions on administrative costs. That's money that should be going to the people who need it most. We need to stop that waste, Trump stated. Incentivizing personal responsibility and financial literacy. Finally, Trump touched on the importance of financial literacy. He expressed a desire to implement educational programs to teach young Americans about personal finance, budgeting, and the importance of saving for retirement. If we teach kids how to manage money, we won't need to rely so heavily on government programs, Trump said, outlining a broader vision for empowering the next generation.